Recently I've been trying to investigate and playing through a lot of missions to see what is probably the best way to farm the arcanes. I know I'm a bit late to the party, and also I've been trying to browse YouTube to see if there is a video that has a faster method than mine. The closest thing I found is a video from Keesie Oil Corner, which explains how to do the extermination mission, which is a very good video. I would recommend to watch it if you want to do the exterminate, well, not exterminate, the assassination. But I see a couple of reasons to not to do this mission instead of my method, which first of all, it has a lot of inconveniences and downtimes, which you cannot skip past through with, with your own skill and with your own, feeling and movement of the game. What I mean is that there's a lot of time that you cannot really progress, and you cannot really do it in a squad as well, because I heard that the number of rockets that you need to shoot through a door scales with the number of members in the squad. And the second or the third or the fourth reason about not doing this mission is that the key cache in this mission spawns randomly instead of having a fixed, which the exterminate caches do. And it's way more difficult in general because it has way more open tilesets than the tech road to exterminate, which is the mission I'm going to do right now. Yes, the tech road to exterminate. Let me show you how to do it. Okay, I got in an issue which the two runs I did, I had the volume way too high and I cannot hear myself in the recording. So, okay, what I'm going to explain right now is the first run is going to be a real run, and the second one is going to be probably a walkthrough run. It will be pretty complicated in the beginning, but trust me. Trust the process. I have to be concentrated, so I may not be talk a lot. I'll talk already. Alright. What's wrong there? You are going to hear points a lot, so I would really recommend to just turn off transmissions while doing this runs. Yo! I got stuck a bit, so I might be getting very well done. Okay, this is like probably not very difficult. We got the first cache, well, the first thermal charge, technically, for the nerds. And we got the second one. The thermal charges always spawn in a fixed place, remember. I will explain it later. And then we start spawning on the ground. I don't know if I said this in the recording I'm going to cut, but you can do this with any frame, basically, any new frame that you're comfortable with. I'm doing this with Mesa because I don't know, I found her really fun. So really. Don't ask me why.
Ain't nobody gonna mess with the hex now.
I would. What the fuck is oh my?
Now extract yourself.
And I think we got like a we got a pretty good time actually. 158. So the optimal time is probably this one, like 2 minutes. Now we'll do like a second round to do that will serve like a walkthrough. Okay, there we go. Now I always recommend to instantly use the boost and use your free after that and start this thing. So in the beginning there are always 3 paths that they can spawn and only one that is still correct, which the hole will spawn where you need to go. This one, and this one. You probably need to open the minimap and have a lot of enemy radar to see instantly where that hole is, since enemies will instantly spawn in that hole.
yourself.
This is one of the places where the cache can spawn. Maybe I will get stuck in it. I don't want to repeat the same place because just for learning courses. Learning. I hope it's like one of... I mean, there are only 3 places, I mean. It's not really RNG based, this mission, so you can do it like pretty consistently. Okay, I think this is one... I don't know if this is the worst or the best. I'm really conflicted because you have to go through here, here. So we have this cache. And this one, the most effective charges... Okay, I did not explain this. Basically, there are always 5 ephemeral charges lying around this area once the cache starts, you know, tickling the clock. I was about to say card. It's just... I have to cut this part out. Okay, fuck it. So I was saying, basically there are always 5 ephemeral charges spawning in. Let me actually find one of the unusual ones. Well, you know what, fuck it. The most effective ones is here and here. This one. Remember. I would really recommend to pay attention to the sound if you don't find them quickly, or pay attention to the fucking giant ass green sun that is glowing. And once the cache is complete, the enemies start spawning from the ground, which is very useful. Even though they take a little bit to spawn, but it's still not a big deal. And now we complete the mission like usual. Exterminate all the enemies like fucking donuts.
Got the worst of it. Now come on home, fam.
There you have it. So there you have it. Exterminate missions. Go farm the arcanes like a motherfucking champion, and get your favorite frame right there. Please join another server. Please, we are very lonely here. Please. Okay. See ya.